this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today our coverage kicks off with a good one here between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play, Watson to the air. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
And turned it upfield for good yardage. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Watson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Well, that early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Again, it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced them to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Watson. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Nicole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Harkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. They go play action with Willis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the interception, here's Watson on the move to his left. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 37. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Breece Hall, his third rushing touchdown of the year, and the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. With the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off with a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you plan on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
On second down and 4, Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Our game here in Detroit, a Thanksgiving tradition dating back to 1934. And it is the first of 3 games today, per usual. We'll see the Giants and Cowboys from Dallas after us. And then later tonight, the nightcap, another game with NFC North intrigue. The Pats and Vikings from Minneapolis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, Willis. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On second down, Swift. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now Willis on first and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On first down, Willis. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Second down throw coming by Willis. That pass complete to Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On first and 10, it's Swift. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Willis looking to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Swift is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they're backed up at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Braxton Berrios from 3 yards out. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. 14, Bills 7. First Boswell set to kick off. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to...
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That would good for 26 and a first down. To throw is Watson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Kevin Byard. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoff. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Play action. Here's Willis. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Okay, bricks. Check, man. Check.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Second down, here's Willis. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. To the air on first down, here's Willis. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Alan Troutman, 29 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they could try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on third.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Last play of the half, Willis.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will be brought down
on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Willis now off of play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Myles Jack with a sack. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Parkey adds the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The second down throw by Willis. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Willis looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Derek Brown, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Boswell's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Taken from about the 12. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Watson off play action. Out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, it's Watson. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards there, a 1st down. From the red zone now, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Odell Beckham. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. The left side complete to Troutman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. On 1st down, Willis. Pass incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Willis.
Wide open receiver, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Now Willis.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Looking to throw. Swift. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
They go play action with Willis.
And that's incomplete.
Just looking out from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete.
Touchdown! Adam Troutman, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Watson now to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Willis to throw.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Finding Samuel.
He's at the 50. 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now Willis. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here's Willis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Farmer, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Willis, gotta have this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.